Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are across the world or around the world, guys. I want to thank you for taking the opportunity to come and listen to this information. I want to welcome you to our Mintbuilder.com presentation. My name is Daryl Porter. I am a professional mint builder with Mintbuilder.com, and I will be your presenter for this information today. And again, guys, I'm overly excited to be sharing this information with you, just to kind of give you a little success story for myself, what I've been able to accomplish in my first 30 days with this company. As I stated before, guys, I am a professional mint builder, only one of four professional mint builders in the whole company, and I have been able to amass over $6,200 in commissions, guys, in my first 30 days, and have earned well over almost 200 ounces of free silver and gold, guys, that I've been able to accomplish in my first 30 days with the company, guys. So I'm excited, but I'm more excited about what my team is doing. All right. I have team members all across the country, guys, earning checks, earning free precious metals, building their teams, and this thing is just blowing up, guys. This is going to be a powerful 2018 for those of you that choose to take advantage of the information that we're going to share with you today. So listen, my motto going into 2018 is everyone connected to me wins. Right? Everyone connected to me is going to win in 2018. So with that being said, guys, don't want to prolong the time. I want you to enjoy the presentation, sit back, relax, take some good notes, guys, because this is going to be financial education that you've probably never seen before. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. There are two major challenges that are facing us today. Two major challenges, guys. One of them is inflation, and the other one is taxes. Not going to talk about taxes today. I want to deal with number one, inflation. All right, because inflation, guys, is a silent income killer. It's a silent income killer, guys. And here's a proven point. Here's a proven fact. Your current wages can never keep up with inflation. Okay, I want to say that again, guys. Your current wages can never keep up with inflation. It's like a rat in a cage running in a circle cage and just continuing to run in that circle cage. You'll never be able to catch up with inflation. Your purchasing power is being diminished every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, every time a transaction is done in the economy with the dollar, whether it's a bank loan, whether it's a car loan, or whether you're spending money in the grocery store, every time a transaction is done, you're losing purchasing power every single day. All right, this is a major problem, guys, and it's all due to inflation. All right, I'm a firm believer, guys, that documentation beats conversation. So let's look at some documentation so that I can further prove this point about inflation. So we want to deal with this word called inflation, guys. Ron Paul, one of my mentors, made this statement. The most sinister of all taxes is the inflation tax, and it is the most regressive. It hits the poor and the middle class. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever we have a crisis in this country, whenever we have any type of problems or situations as it relates to the economy and our monetary system, taxes, inflation, all of these things, guys, the poor and the middle class are the ones who suffer the most. You're right. And I'm starting to understand and realize why, guys, because we don't have the proper financial education and we don't know how to position ourselves when it comes time to take advantage of these type of situations, guys, because truth be told, even in a crisis, guys, wealth is still being transferred. The wealth never goes away. It's only being transferred to those who knew how to position themselves, all right, correctly during the crisis. And that's what you're going to learn here on this presentation today. So let's take a closer look at inflation, guys. Let's bring it home to where we are today. Okay, you had $20 in 1998, you would have been able to buy a cart full of groceries. All right, a cart full of groceries for $20 in 1998. If you fast forward to 2005, that same $20, guys, wouldn't have bought you as near as much groceries that it bought you in 1998. And fast forward to 2014, guys, that same $20 you wouldn't even have needed a basket for your groceries. You could have put all of that in one of those little carry carts or little carry things that they have at the grocery store. That's how bad it's gotten, guys. That's why we call inflation the silent income killer, because inflation is silently robbing you of your purchasing power, guys, and it's been happening since 1913. So what's so significant about 1913? Well, I'm glad you asked. In 1913, ladies and gentlemen, the Federal Reserve was created. And this institution was created for the sole purpose, guys, of controlling the monetary system and being able to print as much currency as they wanted. And that's exactly what's taking place, guys. And as you can see on the screen, there were some major events that happened in the 1900s. All right, 1933 there was a major event. In 1944 there was a major event, and the one that really is significant to us is the one that happened in 1971, when President Nixon took us off the gold standard, guys, closed the gold window. All right, it ended the Bretton Woods Agreement from 1944, but it also began the modern day fiat currency system that we're currently on right now. All right, all of these events, guys, has caused the dollar to lose purchasing power, and right now we're down to about 5 cents worth of value for every dollar that's in your pocket. That's a bad place to be, guys. A bad place to be. So let's take a look at an example of how this is really hitting you in the pocket, guys. So in 1990, if you were able to put away $300 a month for 20 years, you would have saved over $72,000. And if you fast forward to 2000 or to today, all right, again, keeping in mind that inflation, guys, hits us every single day. So there's been inflationary periods all the way up to where we are today. So that $72,000 would only be worth $56,000 in today's money, guys. That's a loss of over $16,000. Now, I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but when it comes to building wealth and preparing myself for retirement, we can't take a loss like that. We can't take losses like that. So let's go back and say that this person was able to take that $300 a month and put it into gold. All right. For 20 years, guys, that gold would have been worth today over $236,000. Okay. Again, guys, we're in the game of building towards retirement and building wealth the right way, and we can't afford to take big losses, guys. Can't afford to do that. So putting those dollars into gold was a better deal. Would you agree? I'm sure you would agree with that. So do you still think that your wealth strategy is working? I hope I've shared enough information already, guys, to prove to you that dollars were never meant to be saved. It's a debt-based currency. Debt is the only thing that keeps it alive. All right, that keeps the fiat currency game going. It's a debt-based currency, guys, that was never meant to be saved. Well, this woman here, who was a German housewife back in 1923, amassed a whole bunch of Dutch marks, all of her savings. And when the economy crashed, the Dutch mark crashed. The only thing she can do with those Dutch marks, guys, as you can see from the picture here, was take them to her kitchen stove and burn it. It was cheaper to burn the marks than it was for her to use them to buy firewood, because it wouldn't even purchase any firewood. All right. Every major fiat currency, guys, in the history of the world has went to zero. It just happened to Zimbabwe. It happened to Greece. It's happened to a lot of these countries, guys, who just continue to print currency like it's going out of style. And again, the more this happens, guys, the more inflation is robbing you. So saving money, guys, is an obsolete idea. And we're going to watch this quick video of some experts that's going to prove to you even more, guys, that saving money, the idea of saving money, has been obsolete since 1971. Take a listen to this video.
And now we're going to the sacred cow of save money. And in 1971, President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard, basically took the world off the gold standard, and money was no longer money. So people are no longer saving money. So just to reiterate again, this is $300, what an ounce of gold was worth in the year 2000. So Kim, lift that. Okay. All right. And so this here is 1 ounce of gold in the year 2010, and it's now $1,100. Ugh. And this is why people are working so hard.
I can do it. I can do it. Yes, I can do it. Barely.
So the big reason I've said in my books for years that savers were losers is very simply because in 1971, the dollar stopped being money. It became debt. Right, Mike?
Yeah, the rules all changed in 71. Before then, somebody, when they became working age, they could expect to put away 10% a year, and by the time they got into their 60s, they could retire on their savings account and expect to live off that interest. And in 71, everything changed, and they started creating currency on a massive scale.
Worldwide.
Ever since then, worldwide. And that is what causes inflation and the loss of purchasing power. So people thinking that they can retire, back in the 50s, if you got $100,000 or $50,000, you could retire on that.
Yeah. So for my mom and dad, the World War II generation, the industrial age generation, it was very smart to save money. For our generation, the baby boom generation and on, saving money could be the most stupid thing you can do because the system is stealing your wealth through the very thing you work for, called money, which is not money anymore.
Right. Real money is actually gold and silver. Money has to maintain its value over long periods of time. Currency doesn't have to.
And this is historically has always been, for thousands of years, this has been money.
5,000 years this has been the predominant currency. It became money when somebody minted it into coins in Lydia in about 680 BC. And each unit had the same buying power as the next one. They became interchangeable.
So let me ask you this. This printing of money out of just paper, this has been tried before, hasn't it?
Many, many, many times, and there's always one result. You get far, far higher prices of everything, but especially real money. When they start creating a whole lot of currency, eventually gold and silver lie in wait. And then when the public senses this inflation of retail prices that is caused by inflation of the quantity of currency in circulation, they rush back toward gold and silver, and they have for 5,000 years.
So name some governments that have attempted to print money.
The Weimar Republic. I don't know what I just did with that $100 trillion bill.
He's got a Zimbabwe.
The Zimbabwe, yeah.
Look at this one.
This is the most recent, a $100 trillion note. This is the largest note ever printed, 100 trillion.
And this was printed in 2000.
Yeah, but when Zimbabwe was created as a country, when it went from Rhodesia to Zimbabwe, they were the Zimbabwean dollar was on parity with the U.S. dollar. $1 US was the same as a Zimbabwe dollar. This doesn't buy anything today. It doesn't buy a cup of coffee.
Doesn't even buy a cup of coffee?
No. In fact, they have ruined it by putting ink on it. You can't write you can't write a list, so it would have been more valuable at this point if it was blank.
Right. See, the Greeks did the same thing when they started clipping coins. They just take the silver off of it. The Romans tried it, the English tried it, the Germans tried it, the Chinese tried it, and now the U.S. is trying it.
Yep.
And so that's why saving money is probably the biggest mistake you could make right now, because today money is no longer money. It's now debt.
I can vouch for that because my leg is now numb.
So all currencies throughout the world are in trouble, the same way this Zimbabwe dollar is in trouble. And that's the problem with saving money. After 1971, it was no longer money.
More than 70% of all the currency on the planet is U.S. dollars.
If the U.S. dollar goes, the world goes with it.
I'm preparing by getting fully diversified. I buy both gold and silver.
Ladies and gentlemen, he said that money is no longer money, and that's a powerful statement. All right, so since 1971, those of you who have 401ks, IRAs, you're putting away dollars into these different platforms and financial instruments, guys, and the money game has been changed since 1971. All right, we're living under an illusion, guys, and it's time to wake up and realize that we're headed towards some dangerous times, and that's the reason why presentations like this become very important. And that's why I'm so excited about doing this presentation, guys, because I have an opportunity to start waking people up to understand and realize that you have to get yourself out of the dollar. So I hope, guys, that you're understanding that you can no longer save dollars because it's not real money. Real money has always been gold and silver, and it's been that way for over 5,000 years, guys. This country started out the right way, all right? Started out on the path of gold and silver. But you get people who are greedy, want to take control of people, and this is what happens. All right, so we heard in the video that they talked about gold, all right? But we want to talk about silver as well, the power of silver. Let's look at this, guys. This is a great example. So assuming that silver is $17 an ounce, all right, and gas is at $2.49 a gallon, we'll say milk is at $4.05 a gallon, we'll say eggs are $2 a dozen, and we'll say a first class stamp is 49 cents. With our current fiat system, guys, all right, with this fiat dollar, this dollar can buy you 0.4 gallons of gas. Now, ladies and gentlemen, where are you going to go on 0.4 gallons of gas? All right, it'll buy you 0.24 gallons of milk. It'll buy you a half a dozen of eggs, and it will purchase you 2 first class stamps. All right. This dollar, however, again, guys, as currency, this 1 ounce American Silver Eagle, as currency, is still a $1 bill. But the difference is, guys, this is 99.9% pure silver. So the value of the silver content in this dollar can buy you 6.8 gallons of gas, 4 gallons of milk, 8.5 dozen of eggs, and 34 first class stamps. So the truth of the matter is, guys, bankers use inflation to steal your wealth. They want you to have the dollar on the left. They encourage you to have the dollar on the left. You would never have a banker tell you to go out and find you some precious metals. And banks are loading up on precious metals right now. You have to understand what's going on, guys, and you have to take matters into your own hands when it comes to building wealth and preparing for your retirement. There's no better way to do it. Let's look at another example, guys. This 1965 Mustang. All right, in 1965, a silver dollar was equal to a dollar. So a $1 fiat currency paper bill, excuse me, was equal to a silver dollar. In other words, that silver certificate or that silver $1 bill would have the word silver certificate going across it, and you could actually go and redeem that $1 silver certificate and exchange it to the bank, and the bank will give you one of those 1 ounce silver eagles. Had the same value. So with that being said, guys, this 1965 Mustang would have cost you $2,500 dollar bills or 2,500 ounces of silver. If you fast forward to 2017, ladies and gentlemen, these two red, beautiful 2017 Mustangs, you would have needed over $42,000 to purchase these two vehicles. But guess what, guys? That same 2,500 ounces of silver that you accumulated back in 1965, you still would have been able to purchase these two vehicles with that same 2,500 ounces of silver. Guys, this is powerful. And I hope you're understanding and you're realizing, guys, and you understand that you got to change the way you're doing things. This is the best way when it comes to building wealth and saving and protecting yourself against inflation, guys. The fact of the matter is, guys, silver and gold is inflation proof. And this is what you need. Again, this is a major problem, a major challenge, guys. And this is the solution to that challenge. You have to be involved in precious metals, and Mintbuilder.com gives you an opportunity to do just that, guys. So let's talk about the power of gold. They talked about gold in the video. Let's look at an example on gold. All right, so in 1971, gold was selling at $41 an ounce. And this house, 4-bedroom house back in 1971, you could have purchased for $40,000 in cash or 976 ounces of gold. If you fast forward to today, guys, gold at $1,200 per ounce, you would have needed $225,000 in cash, all right, to purchase this house today, or 195 ounces of gold. Look at that, guys. From 976 ounces down to 195 ounces of gold, but look at the increase in cash that you would have needed. Again, guys, it's the power of gold and silver to protect you and your family, to protect your wealth, and to build your retirement the right way, guys. This is the way to go. So the rules have changed forever, guys, and this is why Mintbuilder.com exists. All right, we want every single household in America and around the world to have the opportunity, guys, to own precious metals so that they can protect their family's financial future and create financial security with precious metals. This is why we exist, to be able to put precious metals in the hand of every household in America and around the world. So your strategy has to change, guys. You have to change your strategy. You have to take charge of your wealth building, because if you leave it into the hands of the government, guys, you're going to end up with nothing. You're going to end up with nothing. So in order to change your strategy, guys, you have to be able to define your strategy you have to be able to define your strategy to build wealth. All right. And your wealth building strategy needs to consist of these three pillars, guys. You have to be able to generate more income, not just dependent on your job, guys. You got to be able to generate more income. A lot of us don't have time to just sit back and think that we're going to be able to generate the kind of income we need from our jobs. Our age is not going to allow us to do that. So we got to have another form of income. The second pillar is, guys, you got to be able to save the right way. You got to have a savings plan, but it needs to be done the right way. And again, guys, you've seen so far in this presentation, it's definitely not feasible. It's not smart to do it in dollars. And the third thing, guys, is you want to increase your wealth through asset accumulation. All right, you want it to continue to increase your assets. Very important. So you need these three pillars, guys. This has to be a part of your wealth building strategy from here moving forward if you're going to be successful and build wealth for you and your family. So the simplest and most effective plan is to plan for liquidity. Okay, this can be your short-term wealth building strategy, and to plan for wealth. All right, this is your long-term wealth building strategy. So let's look at both of these a little closer, guys. Your short-term wealth building strategy, all right, the first part of your strategy should be to have available to you assets that can be readily converted into cash or other means on demand. And the best medium for achieving this with precious metals is gold and silver bullion in the form of rounds, coins, or bars. And with Mintbuilder.com, guys, we give you the opportunity and give you access to these type of gold and silver bullion. All right, very important, guys. Very important. So what about long-term wealth strategies? Well, your long-term wealth strategy, guys, as it relates to precious metals, should be done through numismatic MS-70 coins. All right, and with mintbuilder.com, we give you access, guys, to numismatic MS-70 world coins, guys. These beautiful coins that come encapsulated in these little cases, guys, to protect the mint state of the coin. Mint state 70 is a perfect condition coin, guys. No flaws in these coins whatsoever. And they've been graded by a professional graded company. This is how you want to build your long-term wealth, guys. What's so powerful about numismatic coins? Take a look at this example, guys. And this is real. There was a 1986, or a gentleman had a 1986 MS-70 coin. Took it to an auction, and that coin sold for $960,000. This graded collectible coin, guys, 1986 MS-70 graded collectible coin, sold at an auction for $960,000. Not 10 coins, not 20 coins, just one. This is the power, guys, of numismatic coins. All right? So you still think you shouldn't be collecting? I'm sure. So guess what, guys? Are you ready for the new road to financial freedom? I hope you're answering yes to this question, guys, because this is going to change your life. There is a new road to financial freedom, all right? And with Mintbuilder.com, we give you an opportunity, guys, to put you in position to get on the right road to financial freedom. So with that being said, guys, I want to introduce you to Mintbuilder.com. All right, Mintbuilder is a precious metals dealer based out of Sarasota, Florida. And guys, we are the first company in the history of network marketing and direct sales to combine gold, silver, and Bitcoin under one roof. All right. This is a game changer, guys. And that's why so many people across the country and around the world are connecting with Mintbuilder. We have people across the country, guys, doing local TV spots, introducing people to Mintbuilder. That's how serious this thing is getting. Very, very powerful, guys. And we have a very simple business plan, guys. Only two ways to join the company. All right. You can come in as a retail customer for no cost. All right, no cost to be a retail customer. It's going to give you access to where you're able to buy graded coins and bullion at retail prices through a Mintbuilder member. All right, you won't have any access to member price bullion. You won't be able to refer other people for commissions, or you won't be able to refer other Mintbuilder customers. You won't be able to earn any retail profits, and you will not be able to earn any team commissions. All right. You won't be able to take advantage of the three pillars that we talked about in defining your wealth strategy, guys, as just a retail customer. You'll be able to take advantage of two of those, which is start your savings plan and being able to accumulate more assets. It's not a problem. We're going to have people who just want to be retail customers. And what we teach you guys is to try to take at least 10% of your income and put it into precious metals, guys, so that you can start building wealth for you and your family the right way, and you can start saving the right way. All right, very important that you do that. All right, so the second way that you can get involved, guys, is by coming in as a wholesale customer, and this position costs you $199 a year. It's an annual membership that equates to about $16.58 a month, guys. There's no other opportunity out there where you can get involved for $16 a month. And we just have you pay the $199 annually to get it out the way. So throughout the year, guys, you can just go in and purchase all the precious metals that you want from your own international gold and silver store. So you'll be able to buy graded mint coins and bullion at member pricing. You'll be able to refer new retail and wholesale customers. You'll be able to keep 100% of the retail profits, all right, from your retail customers. You'll be able to earn team commissions, and you can be paid in Bitcoin, you can be paid in cash, and you can also convert your commissions back into precious metals. It's a win-win situation, guys. And as a wholesale customer, guys, this puts you in position to be able to take advantage of all three of those pillars that we talked about. Generating more income, start your savings plan the right way, and also accumulating more assets. All right, very, very powerful concept. So we're not going to get into the compensation plan, guys. We'll say the compensation plan for a later date. I just wanted to show you the two different ways to get involved with our company, and we'll talk about the comp plan on a different presentation. But listen, guys, I wanted to share a price comparison, some price comparisons with you guys to show you that when we say we have some of the best prices out there on precious metals, guys, this is a documented proof that we actually have that. And this was a price comparison that I actually done, and I purchased this 5-ounce silver bar from Mintbuilder. It was my first purchase that I made. So with Mintbuilder, you can see again, guys, this 5-ounce silver bar was priced at $91.82, $3.95 shipping. Total price came out to $95.77. SD Bullion, again, one of the online precious metals dealers that you can purchase product from. Same product, priced at $89.43. Shipping was $7.77. And these guys charge a processing fee, guys, for using your debit or credit card for $2.92 for a total of $100.12. That's a difference, guys, of $4.35. $4.35 difference in the price. If you're going to purchase precious metals, guys, and you understand the importance behind it, why not make sure you're getting the best price possible? And on top of that, have an opportunity to make money for saving. There's no better way. All right. My next comparison, guys, is with a top company called AppMax. This is for a one American Silver Eagle. You can see our price at $19.21, shipping $3.95, and the total price was $23.16. All right, no hidden fees. That's what it is. And with AppMax, guys, the price was $20.11. Their shipping and handling cost was $9.95. And get this, the estimated total was $30.06. So I couldn't even get the total price of what I was going to be paying when I was doing this comparison video. So just based off the estimated total price, that's a difference, guys, of $6.90. Again, which would you rather do? All right. I'm going to purchase from Mintbuilder and at the same time give other people an opportunity to get the same price and get paid for sharing it with other people. It just makes sense, guys. Just makes sense. So listen, people are struggling, guys. People are struggling around the world. I mean, people, don't have access to information like this. People are trying to figure out why they live in paycheck to paycheck. In fact, guys, here is a statistic for you. 78% of the people who work in the United States, guys, are living paycheck to paycheck. That is a large percentage of people. Again, guys, and it's all because of inflation. And this number really bothered me, guys. People who are making six figures in this country, 25% of these people are living check to check. That is, man, that I don't understand that. Actually, I do understand it because now I have the proper education to understand why these people are struggling. People are struggling, guys, struggling to pay their bills. They're frustrated, don't understand what's going on, trying to figure it out. This is a major problem, a major challenge that's not just happening in the United States, it's happening around the world. And we're providing you with a solution to this major problem or challenge, guys. We have the solution. All right. Again, Mintbuilder.com exists to be able to take these concerns away from people and from families, take the frustration away. And that's exactly what we plan to do. Listen, guys, people are hungry for information. People are hungry for knowledge. People are hungry for financial freedom. They are hungry for a different future than what they see around them. All right, again, guys, we have the solution to the problem, guys. We have the solution. So how do I get started? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, guys. There's normally three types of people that watch these type of presentations. All right, person number one, look, they're ready to get started. When you help me understand why I'm struggling, why my savings plan is not working, and now it helped me understand what's going to help me save better, I was ready. I was ready to go. That's person number one. Person number two, not so ready. They got a few questions. Not a problem. I want you to get back with the person that invited you to listen to this presentation and get your questions answered, guys, so we can move you from a 2 to a 1. And person number three, timing just wasn't right. Not for me. Not a problem, guys. We understand. A lot of people are not going to receive this information the first time around. Sometimes it takes people a few times to see the information before the light bulb finally goes off in their head and they realize, you know what, maybe I need to be a part of this. But what I would ask you to do, guys, if you're a 3, at least get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this presentation and start your savings plan, guys. If nothing else, you understand that you can't save in dollars. You have to be saving in precious metals. So the least you can do is get back with that person and start your savings plan. All right? So for those of you that are ones, I want to take an opportunity, guys, to welcome you to the team, welcome you to the Mint Builder family. We're excited to have you, excited to be working with you. 2018, guys, is going to be a powerful year. We're changing lives in 2018. And those of you that's going to be stacking precious metals, guys, you are going to win. This is going to be a powerful year for those who are stacking precious metals in 2018. All right, guys, it's been a plum-pleasing pleasure, guys, to share this information with you. Again, my name is Daryl Porter, professional mint builder with Mintbuilder.com. Signing off, guys. Get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this presentation and let them know whether or not you're a 1, you're a 2, or a 3, and come and join us here with Mintbuilder.com. All right, guys, take care. God bless. Until next time, guys, we'll definitely see you over the top.